Alright, welcome back to another YouTube video Gunners fans. It's your boy Dmack here again with some more news and updates, and also latest gossip and rumors in and around Arsenal Club in regards to the transfer market and other news as well. Before we get into it though, must go ahead and let you guys know that it's a big thank you to you guys for bringing the channel up to 15 subscribers. Thanks a lot, appreciate it much. Keep doing what you're doing, guys. Like, comment, share. First of all, subscribe if you haven't subscribed as yet, and so share the videos. Let me know what you guys think in the comments as well on the videos that I'm putting out there. And if you have any comments on any news that I've reported on, let me know in the comments. Anything that you'd like me to go ahead and talk about, go ahead and put that in the comments as well. Thanks again for sharing, for subscribing. Thanks to you guys a lot for bringing the channel up to 15 subscribers. Now, I did say that we want to get it to 20. We're taking it step by step, so I just want to get to 20 first, then we set the next target. So let's see how best we could get up to 20. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Great. Alright, so yeah, transfer talk in regards to Arsenal and their interest in Aouar. I honestly can't call that name, but yeah, that guy from Lyon. We are still interested in signing that player. Really great player. I keep saying that every time I go ahead and talk about him. He's an awesome player. I really think, to me, he is the player we should get in instead of Thomas Partey. He's a lot younger. He has a long way to go. He can grow into the Premier League. He has more time to grow into the Premier League if he should join the club. And he also he's a skillful player as well. And imagine having someone else, like Pepe in the squad. In the midfield area. Pepe is already governing the wing. So it would be great to have Aouar coming in there in the midfield area and marshalling that area like it's his own. So Thomas Partey, don't get me wrong, Thomas Partey is a good player. We're still in the market for him as well, but for me, I don't see that bid or that transfer happening anytime soon. I mean, we've made so many attempts to get the player, but it's just not working out. Simeone is holding out on us, hard bargain. He's driving a hard bargain, so it's going to be really hard to get a Thomas Partey to come in. He is interested. Thomas Partey wants to come in, but it's just that Arsenal and Atletico Madrid, they have not come to an agreement as yet in regards to getting the player coming over to the Premier League. So yeah, Aouar, speaking of him, Arsenal, they have gone ahead and they had made a bid for Aouar. They were Edu. The reports are saying that Edu, he was in talks over the phone with sporting director Lyon, trying to get Aouar to come over to Arsenal, and they went ahead. The reports are saying that Edu went ahead and he offered cash plus player. So cash amount, it was like 40. Let me check my notes. Yeah, 44 million euros that was offered for the player, but and also Guendouzi was offered in that deal as well. But knowing Lyon, they want only cash. I mean, when we were trying to get Lacazette, it was one of the hardest transfer, but it was done. So that is why I have faith that that one will get done, because they are interested in selling the player, and there's Arteta clearly likes this guy, wants him in the side. So I'm saying to myself that they are going to go push to get him. I think they're thinking on how young the player is, because he and Thomas Partey, they are really great player. They are skillful player. I'm telling you, they are skillful players. I'm telling you. But in terms of age and age and development, Aouar for me would be the better choice because he can grow into the Premier League. He's about 22 years of age, so he has a long way to go. If we should get him in on a long-term deal, that would be good, But Thomas Partey, 27, have just a few more years before he starts getting weary. I'm not sure if he's gonna get weary, but I like to look on those little things, age and stuff like that, So yeah, a bid was made for Aouar, turned down though. Lyon, they are saying that they need cash only for the player. So I think Edu and Arteta, they're going to have to rethink their strategy and try again. Yeah, and Aston Villa as well, switching over to our goalkeeper, Emi Martinez. Aston Villa, they are interested in getting a goalkeeper at the moment. Ethan, their main man, he is recovering from injury. He was injured, yes. So they need someone to go ahead and fill in for him or take over from him, until he is fully fit. And it is said that they had gone ahead, made something close to what Arsenal are looking for, but not exactly what we're looking for, But they've made something close to that, 15 million euros, and yeah. Arsenal are looking for 20 million, though I haven't seen it in the reports where it said that Arsenal did go ahead and reject that, or they went ahead and agreed to that. But Aston Villa, they are interested in Emi Martinez. Emi Martinez, he has come in for Burnley now, and due to Burnley now picking up an injury in the was it not Huddersfield, Brighton. It was that match at Brighton. He picked up an injury in the last part of the season, where he had to go out. And Emi Martinez, he came in and he did really well, filling in for Burnley now. Emi Martinez, though, he just have a few more, a little bit of time leaving on his contract. He wants to be first. He wants to be the number one goalkeeper for the club, and the fact that they are willing to let him go, I don't think that is going to happen, because Burnley now is really good. He's good. Don't you dare for a second think to go ahead and doubt Burnley now, because he's really great. Emi Martinez came in and he showed what he can do, and the club is struggling at the moment to go ahead and hold on to this player. He's still at the club though at the moment. So yeah, Aston Villa, they are looking to go ahead and bring him in into their squad. Other clubs are interested in him as well. Can't really specify which club, but there are a lot of clubs interested in bringing in Emi Martinez. I didn't really go ahead and look into the names of all. I can't remember all those names, but it's a lot of other clubs that are interested. Aston Villa said to be the most recent bid for Emi Martinez. Let's watch and see though what will happen. No one knows. Do you as Arsenal fans think that Emi Martinez should go, or do you think we should keep him at the club, and rotate him and Leno, just to keep him a bit comfortable? I think that would be a great idea. Not sure if anyone thinks the same, but let me know in the comments what you think about that. And we'll see. We'll just have to wait and see how that pans out. Next piece of news that I want to talk about is Rob Holding, another player was looking to go out. I should just say it that way. Rob Holding, he was looking to join Newcastle. Yes, Newcastle on a loan deal, but there has been a U-turn on that. Arteta seemed to seem to have gone ahead and rethink the decision of sending him out on Rob Holding out on loan. I mean, Rob Holding, 27 years of age. I don't think Rob Holding should be going out on loan in times like this. I mean, at this point in his career, he should be cemented in the side or in the squad wherein, you know, a manager could call upon you at any time and say, okay, I'm putting you out there, go and do what you do, go and do what you know to do. But yeah, they're looking to get him out on loan. Mikel Arteta, they rethink that, and the player, he will be staying at the club, you know. So yeah, I'm happy for that because he's a great player. I've watched him in recent matches, and before he got injured, he was awesome. He was a great player before he got injured. The injury as well, we all know that it takes its toll on players. So he just have to try to see how best he could work his way back into the squad. Now he's a centre back. We have Gabriel coming in, Saliba, those new faces that came in the other day. They are going to want to go ahead and get, you know, game time. So Rob Holding is going to have to work to keep his place in the starting squad. And Mikel Arteta clearly have faith in him because he clearly did put a U-turn on that loan deal there. So you know, it shows that Mikel Arteta is seeing improvement in Rob Holding. Next piece of news that I want to go ahead and talk about is a young player that we are interested in at the moment. Sporting Lisbon young player. What's his name? Nuno Mendes. Yes, he's 18 years of age. He's a fullback. You know, with talks about Hector Bellerin could possibly go. I think that is what Arsenal are looking at in regards to this youngster here. Other clubs are interested in him as well. It's said that he's one of those hot prospects in Sporting at the moment. 18 years of age, he could grow into the Premier League very well. He has a lot of time, have a whole lot of time where he could grow. You know, so if we could get him in to fill in if Bellerin should go. And also, we all know that Ainsley Maitland-Niles, he don't want to play a right back. He honestly don't want to play that role, but it's the only place that he can get a play at the moment. So he's just taking it. But if we should get that guy in, I think Ainsley Maitland-Niles could be pushed up into the midfield a little bit, and you know, we train that youngster in being Hector Bellerin's backup, you know what I'm saying? And we also have Cedric as well in that position. So yeah, it's just another young player. Arsenal, they're said to be, from all the clubs that are interested in him from the Premier League, Liverpool are interested, Manchester United, they're interested. So Arsenal is said to be the only club that is most from the Premier League is most interested in the player. So yeah, that piece of news, I'm not sure what you guys want to make of it, but it has been circulating these past few days, you know, that Arsenal are interested in this young fullback, Nuno Mendes from Sporting Lisbon. You know, Sporting Lisbon always produce some good players, always. You know, when I hear of a player coming from there to come to the Premier League, it's actually good to hear something like that because they usually produce good players, you know. So yeah. Next piece of news I want to touch on is Lucas Torreira. Sorry about that, just a second. Yeah, Lucas Torreira. He also is linked with a move out of the club. You know, since a few days back, it was Fiorentina. They were the most interested club to go ahead and sign the player. You know, there were even reports that Arsenal had gone ahead and agreed terms or agreed to a fee for Lucas Torreira. But today, well, it's not from today, it's from yesterday, I was reading some reports wherein Torino, yes, that club in Italy, just the same, they are said to be interested in Torreira. They are at the front of the line at the moment in regards to the club who could sign Torreira. Now, Torreira could more likely go to that club instead of Fiorentina. Now, why do I say that? Because the coach, the manager who used to go ahead and manage Sampdoria, that's the club where Lucas Torreira is coming from. So that manager there, he is managing Torino at the moment. He knows Lucas Torreira. Lucas Torreira have trained under that manager before. He had worked with him before. So you can understand when they are interested in Lucas Torreira. And that deal could get done due to the relationship between Lucas Torreira and that manager, so yeah, that deal, it set that up at 24 million euros. Yes, that Torino, they are looking to show money up front for the player. It's actually a loan deal that they're looking at with the option to buy, but them knowing that Arsenal are interested in Partey and Aouar, they're saying that they have cash up front to give, and that would be great. I personally think that we should go ahead and do it, let Torreira go. He wants to go. He wants to go back to Italy. He hasn't settled in since he's arrived. So it makes sense we just go ahead and just let him do what he wants to do. Just send him over there in Italy, let him enjoy himself, and yeah, we can use that money to either get him Jose Maria or Thomas Partey. For me, Jose Maria, A1. Don't care what anyone else want to say about Thomas Partey. He is good, but Jose Maria for me would be an ideal Arsenal midfielder. So yeah, if we should get that one done, that would be a boost for me. Yeah. Going further into some more news. Where am I? Yes, so Mesut Ozil. This guy, he just never dies. He just never dies out. I mean, I remember when Unai Emery was in charge, he was frozen out for a long time, and then he pushed his way back into the side, and he got pushed out again, or he pushed himself out again. I'm not sure what the situation is, but he keeps going in, he keeps going out and coming in and going out and coming in. Now he's back. He played the other day, it was Saturday, yes, in a match against Aston Villa, a friendly match, behind closed door match. He played in that match. Didn't see him play to analyze his performance and to say whatever about it, but he played and he is in training. He's back in training. The squad is in training. I was watching a video. On the Arsenal app on my phone, wherein they were in training, and a lot of players were there. Aubameyang was in training there, Lacazette, Ozil, and also our new signings were there as well. Gabriel were there, Magalhaes, Saliba was in training as well, and one in particular that I saw, I almost didn't recognize the guy, but Callum Chambers, he's back from injury, and that could be a major boost as well for Arsenal. Just the same, Callum Chambers is back in training, and he looks good. He looks awesome. He looks like he could go ahead and stand up in that defense for us again. So yeah, it's good to see him back. He has a ridiculous hairstyle though. Yeah, that Callum Chambers is back, and Ozil as well is back in the side. It's interesting to see whether he will go ahead and continue being in the side, or will he be frozen out again. because he keeps coming in and going out. It's interesting to see what is going to happen. Yeah, and that is that for that. Yeah, and I did mention Gabriel being in training for the first time with the squad, so that is a good look. He looks really good. Can't wait though to see what he can do on the pitch up against the Premier League opponents that he's going to be facing. So it's interesting to see though. I'm looking forward to that. Next piece of news, already spoke about Callum Chambers. He's back in as well, off injury, not fully fit. I don't think Mikel Arteta is going to put him in any match soon. It's just back in training for him right now. So yeah, we just have to give him some more time. Martinelli is one of those who I'm expecting to be back anytime soon as well. Gabriel Martinelli. I think when I was reading up on his injury, it said that he's said to be back about in December or somewhere about there, or maybe in January, maybe in late December, somewhere about there. But I'm looking forward to see that kid coming back. He's awesome. I can't wait to see what he'll bring to the table. Hopefully he comes back sooner than soon though, so that we could get him up and running. Yeah, so basically that is that for the news for today. The match, the first match of the season for the new season. I am excited about that one. We're up against Fulham. Interesting to see. It's interesting to see what starting lineup Mikel Arteta is going to go with. I'm not sure. I haven't thought about my starting lineup yet. I'm gonna go ahead and think about that, and also gonna see if I could do a preview for you guys in regards to that. Maybe give you my predicted lineup, and maybe give a prediction of how much the game will end. But that will come in maybe a video in the future to come. As it gets closer to the match, I will go ahead and do a video like that, so you guys can look forward to that. I'm gonna also need you guys to go ahead, get in the comment section, leave your comments there, what you think about these transfer rumors or these transfer news. What you think about Mesut Ozil being back in the squad. Do you think he will stay for a period of time, or is he going to be frozen out like those other times? Bear in mind, I think this would be the last of his contract, so yeah, I think he's going to just want to run that down and maybe leave at a later date, because I don't think they're going to want to go ahead and give him a new contract. I don't see that one happening for Mesut Ozil, but he's a great player nevertheless. In his time he was good. I think he's still good. He just needs to get some stress off his mind, because he's been going through a lot lately. If we look back on from the World Cup, if we look from there coming up to now, he's been through a lot, and I think that has a lot to do with his performance and him being in and out of the squad. So yeah, really interesting to see what will happen in regards to him. You guys just keep doing what you're doing. Thanks so much for watching to the end of the video. You can go ahead, hit that like button, share it if you must. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed as yet. Thank you again for being here. Thanks for watching to the end. You guys keep safe and peace. I'm out. Dmack for AFC. Dmack. I'm out. Peace.